Hello, 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 hello. Hello. So I think my voice is clear. So let's start. Okay, let's get started. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Power Pro Academy. If you can hear me and see my screen clearly, just type yes in the chat. Okay, let me see. Yeah, my voice is clear and we are ready to go. Okay, so start. Awesome. This session is going to be very special because we are taking about something that can literally change how you showcase your Python skills. Okay. So first of all, let me ask you a question. So, so the question is, if you know Python and if you have written scripts, done data analysis, or built ML model, have you ever felt like, okay, but how do I show this as a real application? So, if you are someone who are asking those questions here, then I think this video is for you guys. Okay, so the answer is very simple, and it is that's where Streamlit comes in. So, as you see in the topic, the today's live topic is the Streamlit in Python. And by the end of this live session, you will know what Streamlit is, why companies and data scientists love it, how to build real web apps using only Python, and we will move from absolute beginner to intermediate level step by step here. So no HTML, no CSS, no JavaScript, just and if you don't know Python, then we have a dedicated playlist in our YouTube channel. You can go through that particular playlist, and yes, then you can start with the Streamlit with that live session. Okay, so the first thing first, let me first check if all set. Okay, my voice is clear. Yes. Okay, so first of all, what is Streamlit? So, Streamlit is the Python framework that lets you turn your Python scripts into interactive web application. You write normal Python code and Streamlit automatically converts it into a web UI. So, think of Streamlit as a bridge between Python logic and web apps, or designed especially for data science, analytics, and AI. Now, why Streamlit exists? So before Streamlit, if you wanted to create a web app, you needed Flask or Django. You needed the front end logic. You needed a lot of stuff. Actually. But Streamlit said is, what if Python developer didn't need to worry about front end at all? So that's why Streamlit become insanely popular. Now, if we talk about the real life use cases, so Streamlit is used for data dashboards, ML model demos, internal company tools, portfolio project, startup MVP, and hackathons. And this is why recruiter love seeing Streamlit project. And that's why we are also covering it. So just give me a hands up in chat if you are listening it, or if my voice is audible to you all. Now, after that, we will start the practical of the Streamlit. and we are going with the flow, which is basically basic to advanced one. Because here what we are doing is we are doing it for the beginners. So if you never use Streamlit in your life, then you can use it and learn it. And then after the basics, we will go to the intermediate. Right. So stop talking and actually let's just let me check if my voice is audible. Yes, it is. Okay, so now let's jump into our VS Code. And here, as you are seeing, we are in our VS Code. And in the VS Code, what we are doing here, first of all, I think we have to first install Streamlit. And for installing the Streamlit, let's jump into the new terminal. The terminal is opening here. And in the terminal, what we will write here, we will write simple command which is pip install Streamlit, and let's press enter. And you can see some magic is going into your terminal. Hope so not in mine, because I think I have already installed it. Actually my system is pretty low because I think it is old one. So it will take some time. And okay, so requirement already satisfied. It means that is installed. Okay, the newer version is installing into my system, and after installing all of the dependency, I think we are good to go. So installing selected package, there are a lot of package, some of them we didn't know because we have to work on Streamlit. Okay, okay, my voice is not audible now. Okay, now, okay, now, okay, so the Streamlit is successfully installed and now we can use the Streamlit. So yes, we are ready now. Okay, so let's create our first Python file. And for that, what we will do is we will create a new Python file and named it app.py. And in the app.py, we will generate our Python code. Let me check. Okay, I am visible app.py, and let's write first line of command to run the Streamlit program. So here we will write import Streamlit, which we installed as st. St is an alias. Now let's set our Streamlit website or web app title here. In the title, let's write my first Streamlit app. Okay, this is title of my web app. Then st dot write hello Streamlit. So title is for the web app title, which is going to see on upper part of the taskbar. Then we have st.write, which is the command, and Streamlit. And this is the command we see in the page. Just check my voice is audible. Yes, it is. Okay, so we do now. So to see our progress, let's write in the terminal Streamlit run app.py, and it will run our web application. So we have to simply write Streamlit run and the file name, which is app.py, and we have to just hit enter. Now a local host will connect it to our web application and it will run it into our browser. As you can see here, it will demand your email ID. So we can leave it blank, enter, and now, yeah, okay, and this is done. And as you can see, we have our title, my first Streamlit app, and inside the title, we have hello Streamlit, which we return in st.write. So this is something cool. We didn't use any HTML, any CSS, or any JavaScript, but we have a web application in Python. Now, what we can do is, let's go ahead. Okay, so didn't write any front-end code, yet we already have a web app. And this is the magic of Streamlit. Now, what we can do is we store some of the text element in the Streamlit. So for that, we have to understand the basic building blocks of the Streamlit. So what we can do here is we can write some of the text elements such as, let me here enter here st dot header. This is the text element used for headers, and inside that what we can write here is this is a header. So we can see how a header look like. Now let's write st dot sub header, and as the name suggested, it is used for subheaders. This is a subheader, and the third one is st dot text, and this is used for the plain text. So this is a plain text. Let me check my voice is audible. Yes, it is. Now the fourth one is st dot mark down, and this is used for markdowns. So we can use the stars over there. Where is my star? Star. This is mark down text and the stars. Okay, this is good. Okay, so everything you see on the screen is controlled by sp dot something. So let me rerun this, and yes, we have all the text character over here. This is the header, this is subheader, this is plain text, and this is markdown text. Now what we can do is Hello. Okay. Okay, so my voice comes back again. Okay, so these are the text outputs that we have learned here. Now, what we can do is we will see the inputs. This is where app becomes interactive because the user have to give some of the inputs in it. So we will try to give some inputs here. Now, to give the inputs, what we can do is we can simply assign the variable here, such as name st dot text input, and inside that write enter your name. User has entered the name, and we can see it here. We have to just refresh it, and here we have the in parameter, and here write power pro academy. So this is how the input works in Streamlit. Now after that, create one more input, which is the numerical one. So age equals to st dot number input, and inside it I can write a placeholder and your age. Okay, and when we see here with a refresh, we can see a numerical term. So here I can write 2 years because no, I think 1 year only because our Pro Academy has a age of 1 year. Okay, now what we can do is we can write some of the logic here. So what I can write here is if name, so if the name is true, it okay, so if the name is true, st dot write this. And when we see that and rerun it, when the name is true or if it has something in it, it will print hello Pro Academy, you are 1 year old. Let me just remove it and it will removed. And if I write something here and yes, it comes over there. So yeah, it's just like simple magic over there. Now we do is let's do something else over there. So whenever the user types something, Streamlit reruns the entire script from top to bottom. And this is called something reactive programming. So this concept is very important to understand. Now let's do something useful. Now we will do something to load and display the data. Let's clear it. Let's create this one only and let's import pandas over there, create a data frame and create a data frame over there. So df equals to pd dot read csv. I think I have a csv file in my folder. CSV. We have something like data.csv here. We have books.csv. Okay. We have Messi underscore sales data. So let's connect it over there. Messi sales data.csv. Okay, we have that data. Now what we can do is st dot data frame and data which is df, and boom, instant data dashboard. Let's just rerun it and see what will happen. The magic is going on there. It will load and we will see something over there. Hope you are listening me. Okay, you are. Okay, something is going there, and yes, we have own data frame from that file. Don't have to see it into the terminal. We can see it on the live basis on our browser. We have that particular data with those particular rows and the values. We can also download it, we can add it, and we can search data. Now we can do is, so after seeing the data, let's do some filtering over there. So how can we add filters in it? So let's come to the city. Do we have the city in a table? Yes, we have city. Oh, my voice is gone again. Okay, okay, now my voice is there. So what we have to do is we have to implement some of the filters over there. So for that, first of all, we have to check if we have the city over there. Yes, we have the city. So let's create a filter over city. So for that, we have to write st dot select box, and inside it we can write select city, and from where we have to select the city, it is from df and the city column which is unique. Now we have all the values here which is under the city column. So generally we have a drop down over there to select the particular city. Now what we can do is we can use the filter df on the basis of df where this equals to city, and then we can show our data frame which is filtered df. Okay, now it's good. Let's just remove that one and let's just come on to that and rerun that. Okay, now we have a drop down with a filter data frame, and when we click on it we have particular values over there. Now if I just click on the Mumbai, then we have the city filtered by that. When we the London, we have two rows, city London. That's how you can filter our own data frame over there. Now let's do something else. So this right here replaces Excel filter, report, manual dashboard, and you build it in minutes. Now let's do something. Data without visuals are boring, so let's just build some of the visuals with the help of that particular data. So how can do this? For that, there is a simple command over there. So we have to just write st dot bar chart. It will print a chart with the df, and we have the column over there. Let's see the column here. Okay, so we have the column revenue here. Let's just copy that and write it over there. Okay, so now it's good. We have the df, and then we have the filter data here. Okay, I think good. Let's just check it. So rerun it. Fireworks doing the thing over there, and we have bar chart over there. So that's how you can create your own graphic interface with the help of data. Now let's create a line chart. So st dot line chart, and in the line chart, let's create another column which is quantity. Let's do it with quantity. Let's copy that and write it here. So just copy that quantity and let's jump here, rerun it, and let's find what we will get here. Okay, so the line chart is over there with all the values. So this is how we can create our own graphs with the help of the data. Now, uh, let's create some of the custom charts over there. So how can we create those custom charts here? So for that, we have to import one more library over there, which is matplotlib. So import matplotlib dot pyplot as ELT. And now we can create some custom charts over there. So let's write figure axis, and inside it we will write plt dot subplot, and we will create one plot here on the basis of revenue. So we have df created. So st dot pipe dot, and inside that we have our figure. So let's jump to a browser and rerun it, and let's see what will created over there. My voice is clear. Oh, it's not my voice. What happened here? Okay, now it's clear. Okay, so I scatter plot graph is created over there. So this is how you can create the graphs or the custom charts with the help of matplotlib. So this is how we can combine Python with data, with visualization, and with the web application. Now, there are some of the intermediate Streamlit concept over there. So let's just find out how to do those things. So here is a problem beginners face. Like, why does my variable reset every time I click on a button? So here the answer is Streamlit reruns the script every time. And solution for this is session state. So how can we do this? Let's do this in our code. So let me just remove this all and implement the session thing over there. So if count not in st dot session state, then st dot session count equals to 0. If st dot increase st dot session count equals to plus 1, and let's write here st dot write count on the session count. So this is extremely important for real apps, and what it will do, let's just see over there. Let's just rerun it, and here it is. So we have an button here and the count, and when I click here, it will increase the count of the variable. This is how we can maintain the session state over there. Now, the second one is the caching for performance. So how can we enable the caching in our application? So the caching, for the caching, what we can do is we can write C for the cache data, and you can write a function over there, just load underscore data, and inside that what we can write is return pd dot csv sales data, and when we run our load data, it will directly load it. So we have to just write that, and let's run it. So after the rerun, we can directly load it with managing cache. So this is how we can increase the performance of our web application in the Streamlit programming. Now let's do something that looks impressive. So here we are going to create a machine learning model, which is a small one but great one. So how can we do this? Let's see how can we do this. Okay, so for that, just import some of the another libraries. So the first one is from sklearn, which is a machine learning model. And here we are getting the linear model. So let's import linear regression over there. Linear regression is generally used for the numerical predictions. Now, second one is the NumPy as NP. Good. Okay, so let's just restore our model, which is the linear regression. The model equals to linear regression. Now let's create an array for the modeling. So we have an array over here, which is simple numerical keys 1, 3, 4. Let's reshape it. Okay, it's done. We have a y variable and in it Yes, my voice is comes now. Let's just rerun it and see how our model works here. I think it will be good because it is a simple model of the linear regression where we are basically predicting the numbers over there. So let's see what will happen in our web application. It's taking some time to do all the things. Good small model over there. Let's see what will happen here. My voice is very less. I don't know why, but when it stopped, it will be faster, I think, more louder. Okay, I think our model is ready, and oh, that's good. When I write here 9, it gives me 90. When I write here 8, it gives me 80. For 7, 70. For 60, 60. Yes, it's good. It's good. Our model is predicting right answer over there. So yes, it's good. Now after that, what we can do is this is why Streamlit is perfect for ML demos, AI tools, or the portfolio project because we can do a variety of things see the outputs over there. Now let's summarize where Streamlit is actually used. The Streamlit is used in the data analysis, dashboards, then AI model demos, then the internal business tools, startup MVPs, and the interview projects. So if you are preparing for jobs, Streamlit project give you a huge edge. So you can really learn the Streamlit for your internal projects or for your interview projects as well. So after that, after creating a model or after creating a web application, you can also deploy the Streamlit app using the Streamlit cloud or GitHub integration. So in the next video, we can deploy a full app end to end here. Now, let's quickly recap it. Today we'll learn what Streamlit is, why we use it, how to build applications, data, chart, state, or the ML also. We also built a small ML model here for the number prediction. So if this live helped you even a little bit, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, Streamlit, so I know to bring the more content. Tell me in the chat what should we build next. Thanks for staying till the end. I will see you in the next live. Till then, goodbye.